Tonight, many unanswered questions still floating around after an object was shot down over Lake Huron over the weekend. Good evening, everyone. I'm Rupert.
And I'm Taryn Asher. This is the latest among several recent incidents across the U.S., virtually unprecedented during peacetime. Fox 2's Camille Amiri joins us live with the latest. Camille.
Yeah, Taryn and Rup, this is unheard of. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days, 3 objects being shot down. And then, of course, Sunday over Lake Huron, which, of course, is right near the Upper Peninsula. Take a look.
Senator Gary Peters and Congresswoman Elissa Slotkin both in town Monday for separate events and weighing in on the topic everyone wants to know more about. Sunday, the U.S. government ordering an object over Lake Huron near the Upper Peninsula be shot down.
NORAD, based out of Colorado Springs, which has the mission of protecting the United States, is paying extremely close attention now to anything that's flying in our skies. They've really lowered the threshold of what they're looking at.
The object shot down over Lake Huron, the 4th shot down in North American airspace since February 4th. Intelligence officials say the objects did not pose any threats, but they're not taking any chances.
You're seeing a very aggressive posture right now by this administration to make sure that objects that are coming across the American airspace are tracked, monitored very closely, and when the proper opportunity arises to actually take them down, to do it in a way that's safe for Americans on the ground.
The Pentagon says the objects are different in size and shape than the Chinese balloon that was shot down off the coast of South Carolina earlier this month.
We do not know what it is right now. I've seen all kinds of speculation from another Chinese object to an academic who put up some sort of, sensing device. We don't know yet. That's why we like to collect things. As a former CIA officer, we like to exploit things that we find, and so that's the recovery effort that's going on right now in Lake Huron.
And, of course, the recovery effort in Lake Huron is being hampered right now because the water is just so cold and so choppy. So definitely a lot of challenges ahead on that one. Meanwhile, coming up at 6 o'clock, we are hearing from Governor Gretchen Whitmer and what she has to say about this whole thing. Reporting live, Camille Amiri, Fox 2 News.
We heard over the weekend, Camille, and a little bit in your report that the government strengthened the radar to pick up some of these smaller objects, and that's why more are being recognized recently. But you have to wonder how many have there been that have not been picked up by radar or recognized by our government at this point, and maybe posing a concern.
Yeah, and that's something that I talked to Debbie Dingell about, Congresswoman Debbie Dingell about yesterday. This is obviously, there's a lot of concerns on many levels. I mean, have these things been flying around undetected because we didn't have the technology to detect them? Or are they just new? I mean, there's so many questions to ask, so many questions that right now we just don't have answers to, but we have to continue, of course, to be asking those questions. Tara and Rup, I'll send it back to you.